Each episode on You've Been Blacklisted, two guests go head-to-head, armed with their pettiest gripes, overrated favourites and deep-seated nostalgia regrets. They'll battle it out over 5 themed rounds, from movies and music to buzzwords and childhood throwbacks, all trying to convince me, your ever-skeptical host, that their nomination deserves to be blacklisted. Only one thing gets blacklisted each round. The guest who gets the most of their picks onto the blacklist wins the ultimate honour. The title of Blacklister of the Week and a You've Been Blacklisted t-shirt they didn't ask for, but now can't live without. Welcome to Blacklisted with Matt Black, the podcast that takes life's little irritations, drags them into the spotlight and says, nope, not today. I'm Matt Black, like the paint, only my spills can only be seen under a UV light. And every week I invite two guests to share their most petty, overblown and irrational annoyances. From films that should come with a warning label, to songs that could be used in a hostage negotiation, to tech that makes us long for the Nokia 3310. Nothing is safe from the blacklist. But only one guest will emerge victorious and take home the most coveted prize in podcast history, the You've Been Blacklisted t-shirt. Let's meet today's champions of spite. And yes, they can shamelessly plug their businesses whilst they're here, because why not? Our guests today are James Cooper from JCFX Media and David Whitehouse of InLife Web Design. Woo! Popular, very popular, lads.
Hello there.
Now, James, you're a videographer, yeah?
Yes.
Do you like to have a bit of a moan? Are you one of life's moaners?
I'm not a moaner.
No?
I'm a groaner.
You're Okay, so tell us a little bit about your business and your biggest annoyance with it, Coops.
Because the clients are my biggest annoyance. I wish I didn't have any.
Okay, and how is business?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I haven't got any clients.
So you're happy?
I'm very happy.
Brilliant. Now, you do drone footage, is that right?
That is correct.
Have you ever thought about doing drone footage in the bedroom?
Yes, I actually have.
Because you can get those drones that sort of circle around you, well, around small parts of you.
You certainly can. Small parts.
Yeah? Have you done it?
Yes.
You've made a sex movie on a drone?
Oh, no, not a sex movie. Just myself.
Just solo.
Solo.
Really?
Yes.
Just a masturbation video?
No. I bought a special drone that can be used indoors.
Right.
Are we allowed to go here?
I don't know, where are you going?
Well, if you tie it to the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sort of kite it.
Right.
If you can't get it up, use a drone.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Bring the tone down, mate, straight away. David, do you sweat the small stuff? The medium stuff? The big stuff? Or are you like Prince Andrew and don't sweat at all?
I don't. No, I don't. I'm not really. I mean, things bother me, but I don't care. I don't announce them. I just absorb it. And
pretty positive guy.
I'm a stoicism. I'm a stoic by heart, so I just accept that that's how things are, and that's other people don't know any different, and that's how things are. So
have you always been that way, or is that like Pixar?
Yeah, I think I've always been that way.
Okay,
Pretty cool.
Now you're a web developer, aren't you? You're a web designer.
Well, I was a web designer. Now I own a web design agency, so my web design and development skills have filtered out over time, and I've got the team that do it now for me.
Are you better than a spider? Because they design great webs, don't they?
No, if I was designing an actual real-life web, then probably not. Yeah.
I don't know this. I'm wondering if you do. But are spider webs, are they all unique? Are they a bit like a snowflake? Do you know this, Radiohead?
I don't know where he's going with this, but no, I don't.
I was staring at a spider web the other day.
Right.
And I had sort of one of these Iron Man kind of moments. And I thought, if I collected enough spider webs from around the garden, blended them all, right, and I could create, because it's like really strong, stronger than steel, I could create my own spider webs to climb things with. Like a large one, if you got enough.
Yeah. I've got a ladder you can borrow. If that helps.
Why has nobody ever thought of that?
I don't know why, mate. Absolutely no idea. Right. Look, before we dive in, we've got to say hi to the guy who has to be here, but everyone wishes he wasn't. Oh. My producer, your favourite almost celebrity, Radio Ed.
Hello.
Ed, how are you?
Oh, I'm so good, thanks. 10 out of 10, Matt.
How's your week been?
Amazing, honestly. Best week of my life.
Okay.
Just because I'm here with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ged, if you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
It would be my eyebrows.
Okay, what's wrong with your eyebrows?
They're quite wolf-like. I mean, otherwise I'm an incredibly attractive person, but they let me down.
See, there's only 3 things about you I would change.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
2 of them are your eyebrows.
3 things is okay, though, isn't it? It's only 3 things. Yeah.
I mean, there could be a lot more. So look on.
Your face, your body, and your personality.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, right, that's enough about you. Let's crack on. Right, so we're cracking on to round 1. Let's kick off with movies. So this round is called, spoiler alert, it's rubbish, okay? And this is all about movies. The so-called classics everyone claims to love, but deep down you know they're cinematic wallpaper. Our guests will each nominate a film that they think should have gone straight to DVD, or better yet, stayed as a bad idea in a napkin. They've got 90 seconds to make their case. Not that sort of movie. They've got 90 seconds to make their case. I'll decide which one deserves the big red stamp of doom. Lights, camera, blacklist. Coops, over to you.
My movie is Rocky.
One of the greatest films of all time.
Well, I've lost then, haven't I? I believe.
What's your problem with Rocky?
Well, Rocky is just a man running up and down steps, getting sweaty.
Okay.
And shouting.
Have you
quite
actually
a lot.
seen Rocky?
Adrian.
Yeah.
I have.
Shouting the name of another man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whilst sweaty.
That's not the whole film, though.
No. Have you seen the whole film?
I've seen that section.
Am I allowed to argue back as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
You don't need to argue. I'm quite placid.
There's more than I think you've just watched one clip of the film.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Adrian.
And Mr. T's in one of the Rocky films.
I'm only on about the first Rocky film.
And didn't they invented the montage as well, didn't they? The Rocky films, the training montage,
The training montage
over the music. Seeing him getting fitter and strong. If it wasn't for Rocky, those all those montages you've seen in all the films since wouldn't exist.
They wouldn't, and the film would be incredibly long.
That's true. Yeah, because it was training for about 6 months, wasn't it? That is true.
Yeah, I just don't agree with the film.
What? How?
And Sylvester Stallone, if he's watching, I hope he isn't, because he'll think this is a bit bad of me. But he goes out, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. So, have you got a problem with underdogs? What's your general feeling on underdogs?
The film Underdog.
No, the concept of an underdog. Does it not inspire? Do underdogs not inspire you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of an example of one.
Rocky.
I can't.
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I like Luke.
Yeah. Is he an underdog?
Well, he was a farmer. He was a moisture farmer on Tatooine.
He ran around
drinking blue milk.
Yeah.
He ran around with Yoda on his back, and he did not get sweaty, and he wasn't going Yoda.
Montage. Actually, that came first, though, didn't it? I think Star Wars was before Rocky, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Was it? Radiohead.
1977 was Star Wars.
Yeah, and I think the first Rocky was 79, so it's just after, but it was of that period. Do you know, all I've learnt so far from what Coops has said is, I haven't watched Rocky in ages. What a great movie. I want to watch that again.
I've lost this, and we haven't even heard his film.
And also, Coops hasn't watched Rocky.
No, clearly not.
I'll
tell you what I do like.
Go on.
A Rocky bar.
Okay.
It's the same.
Exactly the same. Yeah. Right, anyway, enough from you, Coops. David.
Yeah. Mine.
What's your film choice?
Perfect Storm.
Oh, what a crap film.
Hang on a minute. No, hang on.
No, go on.
I'll tell you for why.
Yeah.
Because it's based on a true story, right? I watched the entire film, and the whole film, they're there trying to save each other, falling off the boat. I got you, brother, pulling him back on the boat. Oh, I've got this stuck in my leg. Don't worry, I'll heal it. I'll save you, right? And at the end, the boat sinks, they all die.
Spoiler alert.
I've watched the entire film, them trying to save each other, holding on, getting to know the characters.
Yeah.
Boat sinks, die.
Yeah.
Right. That happens in Titanic. That's all right, because some people get away.
Yeah.
It's just wasted my entire 90 minutes of my life watching that film.
That had a lot of hype as well, didn't it?
It
The
did.
Perfect Storm. I remember I couldn't wait to watch it.
And then it just ends, the dead
And I did think it was pretty average. I think it costs a lot of money to make as well.
It's like have you seen the film? The guy who gets his arm stuck in, like he gets caught in a rock,
127
right?
hours.
Yeah, and then he has to cut his arm off. Right, imagine that. Yeah, and he just cuts his arm off. He climbs out the hole, and and like a boulder falls on his head. He's dead.
Okay.
Why have I watched the entire film of this person trying to survive?
You could have just fast forwarded and watched the last minute.
Yeah. Or just not watched it at all.
And not watched it. Have you seen it, Radiohead?
Do you know I haven't? Who's in it? This might help me.
George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg.
Ah, I know the movie. Yeah, I've seen the trailer, and that was enough. So yeah.
It's like, if you're going to make a film, right, pick something that's got a decent ending. Like, lots of people have died and not survived. Right, you know these people who've been down
people
caves.
That die generally don't survive.
Yeah, but I mean, trapped in a wharf, and they're like, you think they might get out and they haven't survived. You know these people who get trapped in a cave and they got them all out.
Yeah.
There's been people who've trapped in caves and haven't got out.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't make films about
Who says, you know what? I'm going to make a film about that.
Yeah.
They got trapped in a cave and they all died.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It's terrible.
It is a good point, and it's one of those films as well. If you've seen the trailer, you've seen the film. Because
apart from the end when the boat sinks.
Well, I don't need to watch it now. I didn't know they all died, but I do now, so I don't need to see it.
Yeah. Waste of time.
You're welcome. Go on. Yeah, go on. You need to argue, Coops.
I can't argue with that. I agree with him.
You know, there's a T-shirt up for grabs here, Coops. Yeah.
Oh, I've got other things in my sleeve. He can have film.
He can have it. Okay. All right. Well, it's time to pick a winner.
Not like it's his specialist subject.
It's a very easy choice for me. It's Perfect Storm.
Yes.
You've been blacklisted.
Shut up. Get out.
Well done, David.
Woo!
Great start. Coops, do better.
I feel like you knew that before we went into this, because you looked at me and went, "That's a shit film," and you looked at me, "That's a brilliant film." We didn't even argue at the point.
Because
I tried to. I think. Okay. Do you disagree then? Do you?
No, I
Would you
agree.
like
No.
file an appeal?
No. Perfect Storm isn't to be blacklisted. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to round 2. Live, laugh, leave it out. This is our quote round. You know the ones, those motivational nonsense, corporate catchphrases, and Instagram wisdom that makes you want to throw your phone. Hustle harder. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, the reason is you're annoying. Guess. Give me the phrase that deserves to be erased from existence. David.
Okay, mine is, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will lead its whole life believing it's stupid.
Well, that's true, though, isn't it?
Well, not really. Well, one of two things. The first thing is that quote everywhere is attributed to Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein never said that.
It, did
no.
he?
And if you Google that quote, it'll come up little pictures of Albert Einstein with that over the top. He never said that.
We talked about this last week, actually, David. I think lots of quotes are put out there and they just like to put a big name behind it because it becomes twice as wise if it's said by someone with wisdom.
Yeah, but this one's been going around since the internet began, people saying it was from Albert Einstein.
Okay.
It's probably one of the first that's been attributed to the wrong person.
Do we know who actually said it?
Some idiot that wrote the meme, I think. But also, it's just a stupid thing. If you're a genius, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, leave its whole life believing it's stupid. Right? I'm not going to tell some guy in a wheelchair he can run a marathon.
Okay.
Right. And also,
that's the point, isn't it? That's what they're saying, isn't it? Isn't that what that quote is saying? You have to judge them by what they can do.
Yeah, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll lead its whole life believing it's stupid.
Yeah,
but
so
but I'm not going to do that. Who goes around telling fish you can climb a tree?
Okay.
Who goes around telling people you can do things you can't?
I think you've taken that a bit too literal.
How else should I take it?
I mean, fish don't climb trees. You're
exactly.
Right.
So who are the people out there judging that they do?
I think it's aimed at perhaps the education. Let's look at the education system, for example. Okay. If you're not good at maths, English and science, and you kind of get, or certainly in our time, you kind of get sort of written off a little bit.
That's me.
What's you?
I was written off.
I was written off.
Yeah, but then...
And look at us now.
You don't...
Million subscribers.
But you wouldn't then tell them to like, just give up then.
No.
Right, yeah, well, you're no good at maths, right? So just don't do maths.
But
right.
Yeah.
It's just none of it. The whole thing from the fact that it's attributed to the wrong person to the you kind of wouldn't do that anyway. It just annoys me.
Okay. So the reason you wouldn't do that anyway is because of that quote.
Well, no, I just wouldn't do it anyway. It's common sense.
Because that quote made it common sense.
Well, no, it's common sense anyway. It's common. It's like, don't smash this mug off your face.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein.
That's a good point.
You don't need to write it down.
No, that's true.
And attribute it to a genius.
Yeah. Are you getting involved in this, Coops? How do you feel about this?
I'll tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
This is a long 90 seconds.
Yeah. Don't judge someone by the ability to time keep.
Yeah, I'm no good at maths and I can't climb trees.
I'm sure there's a quote we could fire at you, mate. Right. Have you got any pushback on this? Or?
David is a difficult man to disagree with. Honestly, he is.
He's got no fighting in this one.
No, I have, but against other people.
He disagrees with me when I try and get him to do a bungee jump, so he can disagree.
What size T-shirt would you like?
I've got nothing to add to that. I agree with him again. It's a stupid quote.
Right, okay. So what's your quote then, Coops? Have you...
Cheer up, it might never happen.
Okay. And what's your problem with that?
Well, I've written it down if that's okay.
Yeah.
People usually say it after it's already happened. Cheer up, it might never happen. Well, I'm sad because it's already happened.
That is a good point.
They should add it again to the end of the quote.
Yeah.
It might never happen again.
Also, it's basically like telling someone in a house fire, don't worry, the flames might go out.
Is it though?
Yes, literally.
Okay. Is it not just a pattern breaker? Have you not just got someone that's feeling a bit sorry for themselves and you're just trying to break that pattern of thought? And
nobody in the history of that quote has cheered up from someone going, cheer up, it might never happen.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes.
Where,
I was there.
Where are you getting that data from?
I've just made it up.
Okay. Oh, well, that's fair.
But, okay, like, you're in a club,
Yeah.
and you're really sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're sad.
Yeah.
Cheer up, it might never happen.
Yeah.
Just carry on dancing sad.
Okay. And it hasn't improved your mood in any way, shape or form?
That would wind me up.
What if he's the drug dealer that says it? He could potentially improve your mood, couldn't he?
Not with that quote.
No.
With his drugs he could, but not with that quote he couldn't.
Okay, all right. That's an icebreaker. Cheer up, it might never happen. Would you like to buy some drugs?
No, thank you.
Ed, what are you...
Interesting, because I would say it's the context it's used in. And actually, everybody who always uses that gives no care to the person they're saying it to, because you see somebody who's in the state of misery normally, or their face is a bit sad, and the person comes up, they're not going, are you okay? They're just going, hey, it might never happen, don't worry, cheer up, mate, hey. And then move on to the next one. You're like, it's just, there's no care in it, is there?
Okay.
That's me. The words
it's
are fine.
a bit throwaway.
The context is bad, and people always use it in a bad context, don't they, I think?
It's not really top of the mental first aid curriculum, is it? Mental health.
Yeah.
What to do when somebody's looking depressed.
Yeah.
Or just say that.
Okay, so we need to pick a winner then, don't we, Radio Ed?
Well, I was going to say it's tough, but is it? I mean, you're obviously the ultimate barometer on which one wins and which one doesn't.
I'm the judge. You're the third referee.
Shall I press the button?
You're the linesman.
I'm the linesman. Okay.
So you can give me some guidance, but ultimately,
well,
you're like Karen Brady. You're Karen Brady, and I'm Alan Sugar.
Wow, I don't think either of us have come off well there, have they?
You're much more attractive than Karen Brady, though, obviously.
Thanks.
Okay, go on then. Yeah, give us a drum roll. And the quote being blacklisted is, cheer up, it might never happen. I'm sorry, David.
I think that was deserved.
I actually really, really like that quote that you've brought to the table. I think it's very wise. And I think I do.
I'm going to write some more then, like, don't smash this mug off your face.
Well, I like that one as well.
Okay.
I think that is sound advice too.
You just like logic.
Yeah. I do. Okay, we're moving on to round 3. Not as good as I remember. It's time to take a sledgehammer to your childhood. This is the nostalgia round, where the toys, shows and trends we once loved reveal themselves to be absolute garbage in hindsight. Think Pogs, think Tamagotchis, think whatever's rotting in your loft right now. Guests, ruin your past for us. Come on, Coops. You can do better. Come on, mate.
Okay, so my thing that I thought was good, but now that I have it isn't, is Scotched eggs.
Scotched eggs.
Scotched eggs, yeah.
The popular childhood memory.
And I bought one
A Scotch
with me.
egg, a Scotch egg or a Scotched egg? Is it a Scotched egg or a Scotch egg?
Scotch egg, isn't
Scotch egg.
Scotched
So
egg.
is a Scotched egg different?
I've got one with me.
Okay.
Maria wrapped it up for me this morning.
Okay.
Free lunch.
So what I'm going to do, to prove my point,
Yeah.
I'm going to eat it
Right.
and show you the disgust on
And
my
show
face.
you how much you love it.
Well, no, I'm going to hate it, aren't I? Because I used to love it,
Right.
but now I hate it. So
Why? Why do you hate it now? Why did you used to love it and now you don't?
Well, as a kid, it was they were smaller. I'm sure I could fit a
They're-
whole Scotched egg in my mouth.
They're savoury eggs. They are. They're slightly different. The smaller ones.
Yeah. Well, I
They've
need
got
to,
scrambled eggs in them as opposed to a whole.
Yeah.
let me just show you. Ugh.
Well, that's me lost the t-shirt.
It's disgusting. But as a kid, ugh, I'd love that.
Are you going to eat that all? What's changed then? Why do you no longer love that?
I don't know. It's just not got the same appeal to me.
Right. So other than this Scotch egg, when was the last time you had a Scotch egg?
Yesterday to test this theory.
And before that?
A while ago.
Okay.
1990 something.
You're going to finish it. We're going to wait here.
Why are you still eating it?
I like the egg.
You don't like the Scotch.
The thing is, the Scots don't have much going for them, do they? Really? You're right.
Okay. I'm all right. It's the breadcrumb bit that gets you
Yeah.
back of your throat, isn't it?
Is that the bit that upsets you the most, the breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
What happened in your childhood? That's what. There's got to
Yeah.
be some fraudulent background here.
They used to be that big.
Right. That's a savoury egg. It's not a Scotch egg. Scotch eggs are always sausage meat wrapped round an egg. So unless you had quail eggs,
No, what was that then?
Scotch quietly.
that's a savoury egg. It's basically
It's still got.
yeah, but it's mashed egg that goes. It's not sausage meat round a whole egg.
They were finger food. You could sort of.
Yeah.
Still going on that egg.
Looks like you're really. That looks horrible,
He
mate.
clearly hates it because he just keeps taking bites, doesn't he?
Still eating
I'm
it.
proving a point.
Yeah. Well, no, you're not though. You're not. You're doing the exact opposite.
I think he likes it.
I don't like it.
Right. Well, you eat that. We'll move over to David. David.
Yeah. Rolf's Cartoon Club.
Oh.
Right, because I spent the last night looking for my membership pack so I could bring it. I've still got it. I've still got my book. I've still got my badge. And when I moved house, I found it in the box and thought, well, this is hilarious in a slightly wrong way. So I'm gonna keep this aside for such occasion, and then somehow in the move it's gone. But I was a member of Rolf's Cartoon Club.
And why is that an issue now?
What?
Do you know? I have
Well,
to.
I'll tell you what. Oh, sorry, carry on.
I absolutely loved Rolf Cartoon Club.
Yeah, so did I. Was you a member?
Yes, I
Have you
was a
still got
member.
your member badge?
No,
I have.
no, that's
Somewhere.
impressive. Yeah,
Well-
but that's only because you only joined a couple of years ago, didn't you? Mine was decades ago.
I joined while I was inside.
I absolutely loved Rolf. The thing is, cartoons like that.
Yeah.
You don't get cartoons like that anymore, do you?
I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. But that's why
Yeah, he let you down.
it's changed now. It's what
Yeah.
was good in my childhood now. Because at least he let me in.
That Scotch egg's going down well.
Sorry.
You've had it all.
Sorry about that.
So, yeah, at least he let me in. Right, because I also wrote to Jimmy Savile. And I wanted to go ride in the Night Rider car.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get a reply. But I thought it was funny they asked for photos because I was a little fat kid that played the trombone. So I presume that's why he didn't get back to me because I wasn't. But Rolf let me
You
in.
weren't attractive enough.
I was a member. I was a member of Rolf's Cartoon Club. And I learned to draw. I used to sit there. I was drawing, all these cartoons. And probably what inspired me to do a creative career as I am now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's absolutely destroyed now.
Yeah, it is a terrible, terrible story, a terrible tragedy what happened to Rolf.
And to me.
Because he was our childhood, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you remember he used to do the safety adverts for swimming?
Yes.
Do you remember? And he used to wave with his. He sort of disappear underwater and wave with his foot. Do you remember? Do you remember that, Radiohead?
I'm not sure I want to get involved in a conversation about Jimmy Savile.
No, we're talking Rolf Harris.
Oh, well, either or is not the best, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, you know.
All right.
But it was a childhood favourite, and now it is.
Yeah.
It's traumatised me.
Do you
I've
remem-
had to go therapy.
Do you remember Rolf Harris?
I do.
Cartoon Club.
No, I think I'm a little bit too young for the Cartoon Club, but I remember him in the news for something naughty.
So my choice here, I'm putting on the blacklist, is either Rolf Harris, a convicted paedophile, or a Scotch egg.
I'm sweating buckets now. I've got the meat sweats. Scotch eggs are not good.
Can we have a drum roll, please, Radiohead?
Yeah.
Obviously, it has to be Rolf Harris's cartoon.
You've been blacklisted. Shut up.
Well done, David. What's that? Is that 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. Because I feel like I'm a mainstream competitor in the Special Olympics here, though. It's not really a big
It
challenge right now.
feels like you've trained for a long time, whereas Coops has just turned up
Yeah.
with a Scotch.
I had planning involved in this. I ate a Scotch egg yesterday and today for this.
Yeah. So 2 Scotch eggs back. Will you have one tomorrow? That's the question.
Yes, because I bought a pack of 6.
There you go then. It was a good job we didn't blacklist it then, isn't it? Okay, we move on to round 4, Black Mirror Moments. This is the round that makes us question everything. This is where tech, trends and modern habits get so creepy they make you nostalgic for dial-up. Whether it's an AI that writes your wedding vows or your fridge shaming you for eating too much, tell me what favourite horror deserves to be switched off forever. Now, before we start on this one, David, it's something I wanted to touch on earlier. You once investigated UFOs, is that right?
That's right, yes. I was one of 9 UK official MUFON investigators.
Okay. Why?
Because it's interesting, because I've seen a number of them, and I just wanted to see what was going down. And a lot of it was disproving them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a drone, that's Mars, something like that. But then there's some really interesting cases. So
how long were you an investigator for?
Just over 12 months.
And how many did you investigate?
Oh, crikey. 30 odd, maybe.
And how many did you debunk?
Probably about 80% of that, I'd say. A good amount was debunking.
Okay, so the 20% that you didn't debunk.
Yeah, they were the interesting ones. So you'd get like a report from, like one was in Blackpool, sort of light around the sky, one end to the other, come down really bright. And then you'd get a very similar case come from somewhere like London, people who didn't know each other, completely separate, about an hour later with a similar sort of thing. So, yeah.
And so you're a believer, yeah? You're a believer in aliens that visit?
Not necessarily the visit. I think they're already here, under our oceans.
Okay, so do they look like us?
Well, they can do. We're all just projections of light anyway, aren't we? We're all just a hologram, so it's not hard to look like us.
So are they amongst us? Are they walking amongst us?
I think that some of them are trying to eat Scotch eggs, yeah.
Yeah. That would explain it, actually, because I imagine aliens have probably got a really sort of more sophisticated digestive system and a Scotch egg.
Maybe that's just the one thing that could save us from aliens. Just pull out Scotch eggs and they'd all flee.
A bit like bacteria in War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's it.
Just Coops lobbing Scotch eggs at them.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm a tall grey.
You're a what?
A tall grey.
You're a tall grey.
Mm-hmm. It's a type of alien.
There's tall greys, short greys.
Oh, right.
Lizards.
Are they called tall greys because they're tall and grey?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the ones that work with NASA up on the space station.
Okay, we've really got
the short greys you want to watch out for. They're the little.
Go on, Radiohead. What are your thoughts?
I'm just not sure where this episode's going.
Well, we're moving on anyway. Black Mirror moments. Thank you, David. Okay, so Coops, what's your Black Mirror moment, mate, that you want to put on the blacklist?
Voice notes.
Oh, go on.
Voice notes that are 5 minutes long, and
Yeah,
I just don't want to listen to your voice note, Karen. please.
Karen was on last week.
Not that Karen.
Oh.
Karen.
Oh, okay. But Karen does leave voice notes, so
Does she?
She just gives me lots of voice. Oh, you're talking about a Karen.
Just Karens in general.
Karens.
The Karens.
Okay. Is it only Karens that leave voice notes?
No. They're just typical at it.
Yeah.
Everyone that is an idiot leaves voice notes.
Yeah.
And they always start with, just a quick one.
Yeah.
Just a quick one.
I'm sorry I couldn't text you this, but yeah.
Just a quick one.
Yeah. And 5 minutes is ridiculous. When I see a 5-minute voice note, that is not being listened to.
And do you know what they say?
What?
Listen to it on 2 times speed. Oh.
So now it's a 2.5 minute
Yeah.
voice note.
Of a chipmunk.
Can you not upload that voice note to AI and get AI
I've done that before, made songs out of them.
But can you download it, upload it to AI and say, what does this message say?
You can.
Yeah, you could do.
But that's not my prerogative.
Yeah.
Provocative.
You shouldn't have to do that.
No.
Would ChatGPT do that, or do you need to?
Yeah, you could just upload that and it was...
And it'll read it.
Text, yeah. Although I'm kind of on Coops' side here now. I agree with him. They do my editing.
I totally agree with you, Coops.
Yeah.
So David's going to have to work really hard to get his one on the blacklist
Do you
because
want me to keep convincing you, or shall I stop now? Because I could turn it the other way, couldn't I?
voice notes are an absolute pain in the neck,
Yeah.
Karen. Radiohead, does anyone... Well, mind you, no one ever texts us or rings you, do
I
they?
don't have any friends, so I'd be delighted to get a voice note, to be honest.
Bless
So,
him. I'll send you one later, mate.
No, but I am on board with that very much so, because I kind of think how arrogant that it's quicker
Yeah.
for you to send a voice note than actually write a message. But my time's important as well. I don't have, if you send me a 2-minute voice note and I'm out and about, then I've got to find somewhere quiet to listen to it.
Yeah.
And then you've got to go, and then I've got to reply.
I think from now on, we should all send a voice note back saying, can you please write that down and resend it?
This is the thing as well. If they send a 5-minute voice note, right, they've spent 5 minutes recording it, you spent 5 minutes listening to it, 10 minutes. If they just rang you, it'd be done and dusted in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Or the other
Send a
thing
message.
is, if it's a 5-minute voice note, you've missed that crucial thing. The only thing they need to tell you is probably 2/3 of the way. You miss it, then you've got to listen to the whole thing again as well.
Yes.
Would you like me to play the voice note that you sent to me?
Yeah, go on then.
Hi, mate. What's worse than eating a mandarin? Eating a mandar out.
Is that big? So that's... Okay.
That kind of voice note I agree with.
A good voice note.
The short ones.
The short ones.
Yeah, okay.
You can cut that if you need to.
Now, that is peak voice note, to be fair. That's how it should be done.
David, what's your Black Mirror moment?
Just mainstream media, the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a difficult one.
It's going to be a hard one to convince you.
No.
I think just in general, like, we got to the point where it used to be that everything was in the newspaper was the word, what was done. And then the news, everybody knows that the mainstream news media are now owned by the top 6 companies that own all the pharmaceutical companies, and they're all ran from above. So what we see is what they want us to see. And if you've read there's a book, I think it's Malcolm Gladwell, I think it's like Tipping Point, something like that, or about like how they'll tell you what's happening. So in the book it describes, like, if you're in an island and one person gets by a shark, right, then that's very rare every 3 years, but that's sort of like quite rare. That's the equivalent to us saying, somebody's just been stabbed down here. And now my daughter's in the police. I know what's going on day in, day out. Like, she's dealing with stuff every day, crazy stuff, right?
But
Then every so often, you'll see one of those things on the news at a time when it's relevant to something else. So I feel like mainstream media should just be cut off, and news should go back to being facts, because we're being led into fear, what we want to believe, to being controlled, whereas on the internet you can watch news channels or somebody just summarises what's happening. Oh, this is happening in Palestine, this is happening. These like...
So where do you get your news from? What do you consider a reliable source of news?
Cartoon Network.
Okay. We put Rolf in the... he's gone, mate.
No, just the internet. And if you see something, like, then just diving a bit more deep into it, and then doing your own research, and then realising, hang on a minute, we're being told this, but that's not the whole story. You know, there was a thing all over the news the other day about some UFC fighters, famous UFC fighter's son that beat somebody up in the ring, and it's like, I did that for no reason.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
The guy with the beard.
Yeah. Did you see what happened before that?
No.
The guy with the beard smashing a can over the guy's head and saying that, and do so. You don't get the full
story.
They show you what they want you to see.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time we just have the facts.
It's clickbait, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. That's it.
Now, Radiohead, you were mainstream media at one point, weren't you?
Yes.
How do you feel about what David's saying?
I think it's interesting what you're saying, because I think you look at the American media and that is very much agenda-led and opinion-led. I'd like to think maybe the British media wasn't quite there, but I think it's a dangerous place. Having worked for commercial, which I think we were looking at trying to get eyes on stories, compared to, say, working for the BBC, which I've done as well, at the BBC, you've still got to get eyes on stories, but at the same time, you have to present a balanced opinion. So if you go, oh, this is the story for this, you have to then look into the other side. You can't just go, well, that's the story I've got, I'll run with it. You've then got to... So you hope there's more balance there, but I absolutely get where you're coming from. Yeah.
It's difficult, isn't it? There was that situation last year as well, wasn't there, with the police officers in the airport and the guys being stamped upon. And only that part of the video being released, an absolute uproar, police brutality, racism, and then obviously slowly but surely the full story.
It was that whole guy as well that, you know, he got knelt on.
Yes.
And then it caused this whole Black Lives Matter thing, right?
Yeah.
And then, but that again, that's happening every day. I mean, not it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it was terrible what happened, but it's happening every day. Why did at that point they go, well, we're going to push this, and then. And GCHQ in the UK are very much smarter than America. They know a lot more that's going on. Can control things without you're being controlled. It almost feels natural.
If you take away mainstream media, though, are we getting any information at all?
Yeah, we get news. I think it would just go back to just independent news. Independent news channels that aren't owned by the mainstream.
I was once in Weston-super-Mare.
Okay.
And the only TV channel I could get was the Welsh local BBC News across the Bristol Channel, right? Mm-hmm. And the presenter went, quite a slow day today for news. Here's Daisy the cow on her birthday. And that was on BBC
I'd
One.
love that.
That's some lovely news, isn't it? And it was just a picture of a cow with a bell having a birthday cake.
How old was the cow?
I was only little.
How old was the cow?
Oh, I don't know. I was only a small boy.
Okay. It's brilliant. I love that.
That's the kind of news I want to see.
But that's how they usually sign a news programme off, isn't it? With some little
No,
light-hearted...
that was the only piece of news that day.
And I'm fine. Do you not think with mainstream media, though, we know that it's manipulated, or it's trying to manipulate us. We know that, so we need that, and then we need the other side of it, and then the balance of the two gives you a bit more...
No, I think... They don't know that we know that, and a lot of people out there don't know that. You know, there's a lot of people I know. A lot of the elderly just take what you read for verbatim. That's how it is, and I think that's dangerous. You know, especially people are
Daily
susceptible.
Mail readers.
People aren't, or everybody isn't on the same level as us. A lot of people out there, like for example, Google Ads. Right, I never click Google Ads because I know people are paying to be there, but it works. Because the people that do.
Okay.
I think to add to my point as well about mainstream media in this country, what are you considering to be mainstream media? Because different types of media are regulated in different ways. Like newspapers, completely unregulated, and they can print what they like. Hence why quite a lot of them are quite political. Whereas radio...
I'm talking about the ones that are owned by the main... the big top
Murdoch.
six.
The Murdoch.
Yeah, these ones. Yeah,
so we're talking like, say, GB News, for example, those kind of things. They're kind of the more American side of things, aren't they?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any specific ones because I don't watch it.
They're the right wing, aren't they, GB? That's quite a right wing news channel, isn't it? So, it's this. Do you know what? This is a really difficult one because I totally agree with you on mainstream media. Right? They are a liability, and they will just say whatever they need to say. But I think we need them. I do think we need them. I think we need them. Or do we?
As humans, we like control. We like to be sheep. We need to fight that. We need to break out in the matrix.
And I totally agree with your voice. I can't stand voice notes because I have to sit and listen. But the mainstream media is doing far more damage than voice notes. Look at me. You're hearing my brain out loud right now.
What would you do if we stopped all mainstream media, though, and there was a big attack, and no one was there to tell you about it?
You can see it on the internet. I see it on Reddit before it's on the actual news now. When that big explosion happened in China, I was watching it live before the news even
But we're
published
not all sat in front of a computer all day long, though, are we, like you are?
No, but you get it on your phone, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but if you're driving, you're not allowed to do that, are you?
Well, that's it. But then if it weren't mainstream media on the news, on the radio, and it was somebody else just getting you to do the news of what you found on Reddit that morning, that would be better.
This is really difficult. This is tough.
If you
Radiohead.
stopped the... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
If you stopped the news, you'd get a lot more voice notes of people giving you the news.
Right. I've made a decision.
Okay.
Really difficult, really close. It's voice notes.
I knew it would be. But I agree with that.
Blacklisted. Shut up. Get out.
Well done, Coops.
2-2.
I agree with that. Oh,
How exciting.
he's pulled it back.
How
He's the underdog.
It's like Rocky.
Yeah.
All over again. Right,
I
we
love
move.
Rocky.
And Scotch
It's
Jakes.
got 6. I've got this going backwards, haven't I?
Right, round 5's called Skip This Track. Finally, it's the music round. Songs so irritating they should come with a health warning. Overplayed, overrated, or just plain offensive to your eardrums. Guests, which tune deserves the vanish into the void? Convince me. David.
This. I have it on tape. It's Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini, as sang by Timmy Mallet.
The legend,
Yeah.
Timmy Mallet.
Have you ever heard it?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's just sickening.
Okay. So, but you've got it on cassette.
I've got it on cassette. I've got a lot of things I don't like. I've still got my Rolf Harris book as well. But
Good point.
I've got it on cassette. So if you want to play it, you can borrow it for your Walkman.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're very
I've
welcome.
still got a tape deck in my car.
Okay. Yeah. AM, FM radio. For listening
4
to the
gears.
media.
I've got 4 gears.
And a choke.
So, what's your problem with the song?
It's horrible.
Okay.
It's
Is it more horrible than other songs out
Well,
there?
it was a song listened to, again, going back to sort of the early 80s kids' TV era, a song listened to by kids about a woman in a tiny little bikini.
Yeah.
Right, and it's just really...
Polka dot one.
Yeah, polka dot one, and it's just...
Yeah.
it's just...
Do you think that
just generally
do you
makes
think
me feel sick.
Oh, you think the message? You think the message is
Well, a
wrong?
mixture of everything. She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. Oi!
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Brilliant. What did you think of Timmy Mallet?
Timmy Mallet was good, but singing that.
Did you used to watch Wackaday?
Oh, yeah, I love Wackaday.
Mallet's Mallet.
Yeah.
Look at the camera and say, bleh. Yeah.
Whack a wave.
Back away.
Yeah.
I used to do that at the back of the car to all the everybody
And wasn't
else.
it the Wide Awake Club?
Wide Awake
That
Club.
was,
We're wide
that was
awake.
Tommy Boyd, wasn't it? But Timmy Mallet was on that
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Michaela Strachan was on it as well, wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were good, but
She was hot as well.
She
wasn't
was. She was
Yeah.
my first crush.
Yeah, she was hot.
But the song has just got that sickening child weirdness vibe to it that kids listen to, and it shouldn't. Like the thong song as well. Thong. That's another. Yeah.
Was that Cisco or something?
Yeah. It's just a bit creepy.
See, I'm just a big fan of Timmy Mallet. I follow his TikTok channel. He went.
Oh yeah, he goes around on the bike. I like Timmy Mallet. Don't get me wrong.
What a guy!
But
What a
then I
legend.
liked Rolf Harris.
Okay.
It's not aged well, that song.
Do you know? Do you know?
Nobody plays it anymore.
Do you know the song?
I know the song, but what you're talking about is sort of going over my head a little bit.
When was the last time you heard that song?
When you played it me on your cassette player a long time ago.
So nobody'd miss it if it was blacklisted. It's not a loss.
It sounds like it doesn't need blacklisting at all.
Well, it should be.
If that's the case. Do you remember it?
I do very well.
Did you ever
actually.
play it on the radio?
No, never played it on the radio. Did hear it at many a school disco though when I was
Yeah.
growing up.
Okay.
It's definitely a song that's not aged well. I think at the time it was just a harmless bit of fun, but now you look back on it and you go, that's not the kind of values that we should be putting out into the world necessarily. I don't think.
Okay. Good argument.
Thanks.
Coops,
You
over
can
to
keep
you.
that.
Yes, please.
My mute. Sorry, I've started prematurely.
No, you have. We're all used to that, mate. Yeah.
My mute-worthy song is Baby Shark.
That song for toddlers.
Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
Baby Shark should be blacklisted.
Okay. Why?
It's not a song; it's a psychological weapon.
Okay. Isn't this the most viewed video on the internet? Baby Shark.
By babies.
Okay. So you haven't got children, have you?
No.
Oh, that's why you don't get it.
If you had, you'd find out how useful it was to put that on while you're trying to do something.
Go out to the pub. You can just put that on repeat. Go to the pub.
Leave them a bowl of ketchup.
You could do that, but it's child waterboarding though, isn't it? It's like torture.
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, but to my ears, it is.
How are those children? And what age are those children now? What 10? Do you think? Are they about? How old's that song?
Yeah, well, Harrison listened to it. He's 9 now.
Yeah?
Yeah, and
does he... Do you get the impression from him that he's been waterboarded?
no.
It's a child's waterboard. It's not that psychologically damaging, but it is bad.
Okay.
I love that song.
Okay.
One, because it can keep kids entertained.
Yeah.
And two, because if you've ever seen the Umbrella Academy series on Netflix,
No.
it's used in such a brilliant fight scene.
Okay.
Like, it's the guy's got kids and he's playing in his minivan and he's stuck in the cassette and they're driving into battle.
Yeah.
And they're all ready for battle and it's going, baby shark. And it's just really funny and entertaining.
Do you know what? I think I might have seen that clip on
brilliant.
TikTok or something like that, because I recall some acts of violence going on.
Yeah, great show, Umbrella Academy. Check it out.
Okay, so have you got any thoughts on that then, Coops?
I have seen that clip.
Making very compelling arguments here.
I have seen that clip, and it is a very funny clip. But it's used in funny context, isn't it? When it's just on repeat on YouTube with a child going,
Do you watch this while you're eating Scotch eggs?
Yeah.
Why are you punishing yourself?
You haven't got children. Why do you know this song so well?
I just know it so well.
Was it?
6th at night, eating Scotch eggs with his drone attached to him.
The next door
watching
neighbour,
Baby Shark.
I live in a terraced house, and the next door neighbour has a small human.
Okay.
And that human
like
listens to Baby Shark over and over and over. Literally no pause. It's just, I'm sure that there's some kind of 10-hour loop of the thing.
Yeah.
It just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah. Has she gone out? Do you know? Are you aware? Has she just gone out, left the kid?
Child. I don't know.
It might be worth just doing a welfare check there, mate. The next time you hear it on loop for the next 10 hours. This is difficult. Well, it's difficult because as much as I love Timmy Mallet, the song is dreadful. I totally agree with that. And as much as I see the benefit of Baby Shark, the song is dreadful. I totally see that. What are your thoughts on Baby Shark, Radiohead? You might help me get over the line here.
Well, this is the interesting thing. I might personally absolutely hate it, but I do get the benefit of my children when they hear Baby Shark and how they like doing the actions. It does keep them busy.
Yeah.
And that means that I can perhaps
go
to
out
the toilet in peace or something like that. You know, just when they were really young and they just want to cling on to you all the time, just having a moment's peace every now and again. Stick some Baby Shark on.
Is that where the kids are right now?
Yeah, listen to Baby Shark.
They're just left in the bouncy chair.
Yeah. Well, my wife's listened to it as well. They're all three of them just in the kitchen, just dancing around.
Tied
Baby
up.
Shark.
Yeah. What's that?
Tied up.
Tied up.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen to Baby.
So the benefit of a bad song sometimes is, though, that it can be used in a context for humour, like in that show. Whereas I've never watched a fight scene with itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini in the background.
But the problem is, I just love Timmy Mallet so much.
Yeah, so do I. But
I'm going to find it really difficult to blacklist anything that Timmy Mallet's done, if I'm honest. I love him.
Okay.
It's really difficult because both songs are absolute garbage. But because of my love for Timmy Mallet, Baby Shark has been blacklisted.
I did not think
it's
going
the comeback.
into
It's just like Rocky.
I didn't think going into this that I'd beat you. I thought you'd get me 5-0 because you're so convincing.
But I agreed with everything you said.
It wasn't so much that he was convincing, it's just that you weren't convincing at all. You were agreeing with all of his answers.
No, because he's so convincing.
Oh, I see.
I agree with everything David does and says.
I agreed with his voice notes. Scotch eggs was a bit weird.
No,
I
Scotch
don't agree
eggs,
with Herbie Sharp.
I have got Scotch egg crumbs all in my crotch now.
I thought you were playing with your Scotch eggs then.
It's official. Coops, you've out-pettied the petty, you've out-grudged the grudges, and for that we crown you this week's Blacklister of the Week. You may now strut your stuff.
Cheer up,
Cheer up, it might never happen.
Thanks for coming, guys. You've Been Blacklisted is brought to you by Matt Black Marketing. We build trust, boost your Google presence, and turn reviews into revenue. All for the price of your daily coffee. And that's a wrap on today's episode of You've Been Blacklisted with Matt Black. One guest leaves with glory and a t-shirt they'll regret showing their nan. The other leaves empty-handed and maybe slightly bitter. If you've enjoyed this festival of pettiness, hit subscribe, leave a review, and join us next time for another round of righteous nitpicking. Until then, keep your annoyances handy. You'll never know when they'll make the blacklist.